A car crash causes a fire at a Dayton gas station, one that could have ended in tragedy if not for some quick-thinking bystanders. Police in Piqua continue to investigate the death of 15-month-old Mason Donaldson earlier this month. They believe he died in an act of unthinkable child abuse. The lead detective in the 2008 drowning death of Sarah Widmer resigns amid controversy over his credibility. Click on See It, Shoot It, Send It, and upload. Well, things are much calmer today. We will actually send it right over to First Warning meteorologist Andrew Michael for a look at the forecast. Andrew? We now know the name of the woman killed in that horrific crash in Riverside. 37-year-old Kristen Ream died when a tanker truck tipped over, crushing her car. The families have been friends for years and say the two were just out for a fun night of bowling. Both were told were just about a mile away from their homes when they were hit. Hopefully the Reds get a win tonight.
We will see.
They have
Hopefully the Reds get a win.
gorgeous weather.
The Browns get a win.
For you.
Gotta wear
That's
my
true.
Browns outfit today.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Which I will be shipping stuff for the holidays. So.
Thank goodness that doesn't start until after the holidays. Good
Just
for you.
in time, yes.
Hey, it's pretty mild out there. In fact, it's surprisingly mild considering the time of the year it is.
This exclusive story. Jackie?
Yeah, Don Heflin was essentially preparing for a murder trial. The thief came right through the gate here at the field with all the people here, went up to the table and stole the bottle of money. All eyes are here on the Mad River behind me. It is rushing tonight. It's nearly at flood stage. Winter's on its way, bringing with it some of that treacherous weather. Police want to remind other young drivers out on the road to be extra vigilant. Wayne Avenue shut down at this hour. You want to avoid the area if you can. Fortunately, firefighters have a good handle on this thing. They are still putting some water on those hot spots. It actually stopped here in Dayton, but not before a little bit of accumulation. You can see some of this on the ground. Pretty much just a dusting at this point, but that's a good thing for drivers out on the roads getting home from work, and of course for the crews who have to treat the roads. And he's not denying the filth, he just says that it's not always here. Now this is the home, we're outside of it right here on Quitman. You can just take a look at the outside here. There is some trash strewn about the front yard. He spent 20 years in prison. Tonight he was let go and reunited with his family here at the local bowling alley.
Oh, that is him. Oh, we did it, Bobby!
For the first time in 20 years, a mother and son embrace in public. Just moments before Roger Dean Gillespie walked out of prison.
These people right here, they did this. They did this. They stuck with me for 20 years through this. Being called some of the worst things that you can call someone.
A federal magistrate overturned Gillespie's rape convictions from 1991, ruling he didn't get a fair trial. After greeting his mom and dad, he hugged all of his friends who've stood by his side. He says they all kept him strong.
Didn't lose faith, didn't lose hope. It didn't happen.
No.
Didn't lose hope. Right here. Right here. Mike Tyson right here. There's the manager over there.
Gillespie is talking about his mom, Juana, and father, Roger, who never gave up on his quest for freedom. He also thanked members of the Ohio Innocence Project who took on his case. Gillespie is under federal supervision while the state appeals his case. They transferred him to the custody of his mom and dad in this local bowling alley, which is right across from the prison.
Can you believe this? Can we get a few frames in?
Just in time for Christmas, they all say it's the best gift they've ever received.
I want my friends there. I don't need nothing.
He's going to sit
I don't need nothing.
That's right. He's going to sit on the couch for 2 days and I'm going to look at him.
It's the greatest thing in the world to have your freedom. There's nothing better. Oh, don't get no better than this. Look at that beautiful sunshine.
The state has 30 days to appeal that federal magistrate's decision, and they say they will. Shannon Collins says she is always protective of her daughter when it comes to the internet, especially social networking sites such as Facebook. And tonight, she's warning other parents to keep their guard up.
I gotta tell you, you are beautiful.
That text message followed an alarming phone call Shannon Collins received from a grown man looking for her 15-year-old daughter. She looked through her daughter's Facebook friends to match the number, and there it was. You went on her page.
And that's the man that I seen.
This is him.
Yes, it is.
And he's here listed as a sex offender. His name is Stephen Love, a registered sex offender in South Carolina, twice convicted for aggravated voyeurism and peeping. He befriended Shannon's 15-year-old daughter on Facebook, a site she used to keep in touch with family, a site Shannon and her ex-husband monitored heavily. Now their daughter no longer has an account.
She's not allowed to have a MySpace, a Mocha space, none of that unless he has the passwords. And that was the rule we set up. Kids are kids. They're going to be kids. You have to protect them.
Shannon called Dayton police about Love, and they told her they'd follow up with authorities in South Carolina.
It's really creepy. It makes you not want to sleep at night. It makes you sick to your stomach. It's wrong. You got to protect your kids. They don't know. And you can tell them until you're blue in the face, and they just won't get the picture until it happens.
And we tried contacting Love several times tonight at that same number, and there was no answer. Reporting in the newsroom, Jackie Kucher, Fox 45 News. He says he almost quit law enforcement after an unimaginable tragedy in Clark County on New Year's Day. But now Officer Jeremy Blum is back on the job. He says it's his calling.
I love what I do. Also having that sense of, feels like I have a purpose again.
After nearly 10 long months of recovery and physical therapy, Officer Jeremy Blum is back to work. His arm is strong again, he says. He was shot New Year's Day.
I went to work every day knowing it's a possibility it could happen.
What did unfold January 1st is a tragedy Clark County never expected. Michael Ferryman fired one shot, killing Clark County Deputy Suzanne Hopper. Then from his small trailer got into a firefight with dozens of officers. Officer Blum was struck in the arm and flown by CareFlight for treatment. Last week, the young officer received the Medal of Valor for his heroic efforts that day.
It's flattering. I appreciate it. I don't like to call myself a hero. I'm a police officer doing a job.
His co-workers are thrilled to see him.
Very happy to have him back. Like I said, he was like my brother. It's the family we have here, very close and tight group we have here.
Officer Blum says he doesn't think about that tragic day too much. It's just too hard.
Recognition certificates that I've gotten, they're not hanging up on my wall. They're still in their boxes or folders, just stored away somewhere. Because, like I said, the recognition is nice, but it came at a very, very high cost.
Officer Blum says he is anxious to explore all areas of law enforcement, including perhaps becoming a DARE officer or even a canine handler.